Now let us read the last stanza. For oft when on my couch I lie, in vacant or in pensive mood, they flash upon that inward eye, which is the bliss of solitude. And then my heart with pleasure fills, and dances with the daffodils. By starting the stanza with the word for, the poet continues his reasoning for saying that the flowers had brought him wealth. There is a use of inversion in the first line. When on my couch I lie. Syntactically correct sentence would have been when I lie on my couch. He further clarifies why the sight of the flowers was so important in his life. Whenever he lies on his bed, couch bed, in a vacant, that is idle, or pensive, that is sad, thoughtful mood, the daffodils flash upon his inner eye, that is imagination. The daffodils have become an everlasting memory for the poet. Whenever he is lonely, so he calls it a bliss of solitude. Bliss of solitude means a blessing of staying alone. And whenever he sees the flowers in his imagination, his heart fills with pleasure, happiness, joyness, and his mind dances with the dancing daffodils. This was the explanation of the stanzas. Now let us discuss the title Daffodils. I feel the title is apt. He gave this as the theme of the poem is directly linked with the poet's personal experience with the field of daffodils, which became a source of continuous joy for him. The poet is reflecting on a memory and describes it in the poem. But had he used an adjective for daffodils like golden daffodils or the dancing daffodils, it would have been an icing on the cake, I feel. And let us discuss now about the theme of the poem Daffodils. First and foremost is the nature. Nature has two advantages. First is the source of eternal joy. How nature is the source of eternal joy? We know nature is full of beauty that captivates us all the time. The beautiful objects of nature, flowers, plants, mountains, lakes, stars, sun, and so on. I can count them. I can count on and on. And so all these things fills our mind with pleasure. Next, the nature has a healing power. Nature has the power to heal a stressed soul. If we care to turn to nature, even the imagination of nature could heal us from melancholy. Second theme is reality versus utopia. In the poem, Wordsworth has discussed two worlds. One was the world when he was with the daffodils. That is more of a utopia. But the real world is discussed in the last stanza when he is lying on his couch. The real world is full of worries. But whenever he goes into utopia with the daffodils, he forgets all his worries. I guess that was all from the poem Daffodils. Hope you all have enjoyed this session. Thank you and have a nice day.